All right. Hello, Hornet Nation. Welcome back to another ESU Hornets esports stream. Today we are going to be looking at our League of Legends team as they go against Hesston Larks here. Here in just a bit. An update for those who don't know. We were supposed to have this game in person, actually. However, due to some technical difficulties, we have had to move back to an online game. So, yeah. Yeah, so we are online, actually. We were looking forward to having that in-person game, though. It would have been a nice experience to be able to be in person here. But yeah. An update for our standings here. ESU is 2-2, strictly because their last game last week was considered a forfeit as the team they were supposed to play did drop out of the league. And Hesston Larks is sitting at a 1-3 record here. But before we go any deeper, I forgot to introduce myself. For those of you who have not tuned into the stream before, my name is Knight. I am going to be your main caster for the day. I am also joined here by Norm. At the moment, he's not feeling too well, so he will be manning the cameras on this day. But he does have a message for one of our League of Legends players.
I said words.
There we go. That was for you, foe. Specifically for you. But yeah, our players at the moment are starting to get checked in for the game.
I'm gonna give a bit of context here for that. I was told that you're not really casting if you're not saying more than 3 words. So I said 3 words. Yeah. I'll be here tonight, reading your chat messages and everything, and getting everything on the road. But yeah, I won't be casting tonight.
Yeah.
You can't tell I'm pretty stuffy.
Yeah, no, allergies is kicking him in the butt.
I guess I can do pregame if we
technically.
want to go through that.
But yeah, I mean, as of right now, we're starting to get check-ins at the moment, which surprisingly,
we're gonna see some
new players.
alternates, yeah.
Well, we'll start on the side of Hesston Larks here. For those, for their check-ins, we have Sorrows, Actually, I should be probably looking at the Riot IDs. Okay, so yeah, we have Sorrows. We have...
Nyan Ichiro.
Yeah, no.
I am not reading that third one, however.
Yeah, I'm not reading that. You should hover over it. So the chat can see it. So yeah, hover over the Riot, the fist.
Well, they can't see this.
No, the fist. They can't.
No.
Oh, my bad.
We'll
So
just call them ABCDE.
Yeah, we'll go by their tag names. So we've got Nick 2023 over there. We've got ABCDE as a tag for the third one.
What do you see, Nick 2023?
Oh, for the second one.
Second one?
Yeah. Nick.
Oh,
I'm
Big
just
Daddy
calling
Nick.
Yeah, I'm just gonna call you Nick. I feel like that's square root of 17. I hope that's
I
right.
feel like Squirt's a better option.
I mean, yeah, but I mean, that's the square root. That's how you spell it out.
True.
And then we've
What
got
is the square root of 17?
Kugia. Let's see. And wrapping up their starting lineup, we have Nintendom. Hashtag
I don't
yeet.
like that.
I don't like that either.
These are some Call of Duty names. Can get over there.
Yeah. And for our ESU team, we have Kyle, our captain. Carry On, or Faux Carry On, is going to be our top laner here. We've got Astro as our support, as usual. Our mid laner is going to be, I believe, Hashim still, because he's sadly not here. I don't know if he's here yet. I think he is. He just hasn't checked in just yet.
Yeah, we're waiting on Hashim.
But we are going to have a new player today. It's going to be Sir Salt, our Overwatch captain.
Yeah, and returner of bot lane or mid lane of last semester, but I think he'll be taking our bot lane tonight.
Yeah, he will. So this is going to be an interesting one. Open the door. Bruh. Okay, so we are having some technical difficulties with some headsets here, so we will have to figure that out before the game. Thankfully, we still have a few moments. Okay, so yeah, Shuma has checked in for the match as well. So at the moment, we are going to get people into lobby, hopefully figure out headset situations before game starts. But yeah, a little bit of scouting was done ahead of time, thanks to our top laner, Mr. Foe. And let's see what what he scouted for us today. All right, so it looks like this is according to previous games that they have played in this season so far. It looks like Sorrows is going to be our jungler here. It looks like they are going to be the main Rammus, Yi, Morgana, and Warwick. An interesting group of champions right there. I do enjoy the Morgana jungle. I'm hoping that's a Morgana jungle because Morgana jungle is very fun. It's weird because I only started picking that up because I accidentally got to the gotcha skin, but that's a story for another time. We've got our top laner, Nick. He is going to be, by the looks of it, a Cho'Gath, Wukong, Sion, Jace, Urgot, Yorick, and Set player. And I gotta admit, I do like the Set Wukong and Jace too. I got the T1 Jace skin recently. The mythic one, not the regular one. And then, of course, Set. I do enjoy a good mathematical Set game every once in a while. For our mid laner here, it looks like it's going to be Mr. Square Root 17. It looks like he plays Galio, Malzahar, Mel, Lux, and Silas. A pretty interesting group of champions there. Sorry about that. Had to open the door because Norm decided to lock himself out.
I did. What's wrong with locking myself out?
Anyway, moving on to their ADC. It looks like Kugia is going to be their ADC here. They play Lucian, Tristana, Ashe, Kate, Varus, Miss Fortune, Kaisa, and yeah. An interesting combination there. A lot of, I don't want to say annoying champions, but those are some pretty powerful ADCs in the meta currently, so... And for their, let's see, for Nintendo, hashtag Yeet, I'm going to include the hashtag Yeet in there because I can, as their support. It looks like they play Yumi, Rom, Teemo, Seraphine, and Thresh. A little bit of a mixture of tanks and, what's it called? Tanks and enchanters. It's pretty much... Oh, okay. So we are actually going into draft here. So we shall be able to see who the teams are gonna pick here. All right, for the start of this, Hesston is gonna be on the blue side to start us off this game, while Emporia is gonna be on red side. Blue is going to be the first to ban here. But yeah, this is gonna be an interesting game. I guess while we're waiting on them to start banning and such, shout out to Hesston, who was so willing to like actually host us in person as well. Really disappointed we didn't get to meet you guys in person. I do know they're also streaming as well, so if you're out there, show them some love as well. But yeah, overall, I don't think I have too much more news so far for the week. But I guess for those that did notice, we didn't stream on Tuesday. That was because Super Smash Bros. Had a bye this week. So it's only going to be... No, I believe Overwatch has a game. We'll have to look. So this week... Tentatively, it's going to be today League of Legends, tomorrow's going to be Overwatch, and then I believe Chess has a game on Saturday, but I'm not sure if we're going to be streaming that one. We'll have to see. And then, of course, Monday's going to be our weekly wrap-up, where you guys get to hear the results of all of our games and such. Why do you still have that ARG thing pulled up? All right. So we haven't gotten into the games just yet. This is going to be my first time doing a main solo stream here. I'm not really used to talking so much, be it to myself or to others. Mainly not to others, but I do talk to myself on occasion. But I've been told you're not crazy so long as you don't respond to yourself. All right, it looks like the bands and stuff are actually going to get started here now.
I mean, I will say, I worked in radio for a year, and we were told if you're not talking to yourself in your free time, you're not doing radio right.
Understandable. So Hesston's going to start us off here with a Sivir ban, and Emporia's going to follow up immediately with the Yi ban. They're going to ban Jinx here, and a set ban for the side of Emporia. They're getting really into this. They're doing this back and forth pretty fast. All right, Xerath and Thresh are going to be the last two bans of the game. Hesston definitely went for ADC bans here. They're going to pick the Caitlyn to start us off. Let's see how Emporia chooses. I believe they're probably going to choose their bot lane here. They might first go support, then their ADC, as previous experience has called for it. Okay, so yeah, we're going to immediately go into the Rel pick here on the side of Emporia. And they're going to go for the Kai'Sa. That's good. Interesting. They're going to go for a Lilia pick here in the jungle on the side of Hesston. This is probably going to be their support pick next. We shall see who they'll go. It is quite interesting to see the double ADC ban here on the side. Oh, and they pick Sion. That is their top laner. Wow. Okay. So let's see where Emporia... and we're going to immediately go into an Aurelia. That is Foe's favorite character there. Now we get to do the guess which skin he's going to pick. Me first? We're going to get a Chroma, you think? Yeah. All right. Norm thinks we're getting a Chroma here. All right. So back into the ban phase, we actually have a glitch on the thing. We don't know who they banned there because the site glitched out. We will probably get that in an in-game chat there. So Seraphine is going to be banned on the side of Emporia, while Zed and Echo are going to be banned on the side of Hesston here. We are going to have to wait to see who that final ban was because it looks like it was Braum. Okay, because yeah, Braum is grayed out here. So yeah. All right, I believe we're going to be going into a jungler pick here next. We're going to go Morgana jungle. Interesting. Or that could be a Morgana mid, actually. I can never tell with Morganas. She's starting to be played in a lot of different positions here. So far for Hesston, they still need their mid laner and their support, which they are going to go Leona here as their support with the Caitlyn. We're going to get a battle of the tanks here in the bot lane. Okay, so yes, it is confirmed to be a Braum ban. Yeah, and we're going to get a Ziggs in the mid lane by the looks of things. Norm is very happy about this because Ziggs is his main. One of his main. He may push through the allergies to cast this match.
I think I gotta cast this match.
He has to. All right. So on the side of Emporia, let's see, and we're gonna get the Fizz as our final pick here. So that is in fact going to be Kyle on the Morgana jungle.
Beautiful.
Do us proud, Kyle. We will be watching all of the stuns you throw out.
Okay.
But, yeah. All right, so as a recap here, for Hesston Larks, it's going to be Caitlyn, Leona in the bot lane, Ziggs in the mid lane, Lilia in the jungle, and Sion in the top lane. For the side of Emporia, it's going to be Aurelia in the top lane, Morgana in the jungle, Fizz in the mid lane here, and a Kai'Sa Rel bot lane. Out of this matchup, this is going to be an interesting matchup here. I am curious to see how the bot lane plays out, specifically because I have not gotten to see Sir Salt play League of Legends. I heard he played on the team last year, but I personally was not here to see it.
Yeah, so he did play on our team. He was our mid laner. And he plays, he's a very strong mid laner. But I believe his actual main is bot lane.
Interesting.
And so we'll see because what is he playing into here? I think he's Kai'Sa.
Yeah, he's playing into a Caitlyn
mains.
Leona.
Kai'Sa is one of his mains. So we will see some very strong gameplay down here.
Yes.
So it'll be interesting to see what comes out of it.
I will admit, I do like to play Kai'Sa. But one of my least favorite things is playing into specifically Caitlyn's as Kai'Sa, because when I try to farm, they simply just attack me while I try to farm. So that is one thing about Kai'Sa, is that you have to not play necessarily safe, but you have to... What's it called? You have to make sure you're not taking too much damage in the laning phase, so you are able to still get enough farm. Because specifically, if Caitlyn does get ahead, too far ahead in farm, it will be hard to catch up with her.
Yeah. Caitlyn is very pokey, and we have they're not quite short-range characters or champions, but they're also not very far-range champions like the Caitlyn. You also have both Leona and Rel very strong at CC in this game as well in the bot lane.
That is true. And then it's kind of interesting in the mid lane to see Ziggs here, because he's
is.
going into an assassin.
Well, also, not only is he going to an assassin, when it comes to artillery mages in the mid lane, it is, because I started out as a Ziggs mid, it is a very difficult matchup. You really don't have enough tools to win really strong early game, especially with Ziggs, who is a AP carry, you know.
Right.
Into a Fizz, especially with Fizz, you can put down a bomb field or anything. He's going to get out of it without being punished by it. You can't bounce him around. You can't throw bombs at him because he just disappears. So it's a very interesting gameplay that we'll see.
That is true. And with this Lilia as well, going into her versus a Morgana, it's quite interesting because you don't see too many Morgana jungles in competitive play unless they're really, really good. Keep in mind, Kyle is our highest ranked player, so I believe he will be fine on the Morgana jungle.
And what are we looking with both team-wise when it comes to rank?
In terms of rank,
I can pull up the op.gg here.
Yeah. For Hesston, it's actually looks like a silver bronze, a mixture of silver bronze with one of their players being iron here. Their highest ranked player is silver 4. But in all seriousness, rank doesn't really matter in a game like League of Legends. It's more so how well you can work as a team to set your teammates up.
Yes, because I've mentioned it multiple times on here. Rank in solo duo, it's a very good way of estimating where someone is in the process of their mechanics. But when it comes to team play, it is a whole nother ball game. Your communication is going to be, like I've talked about on past live streams, communication is going to be your top benefactor in 5v5.
That is... Sorry, grabbing a pen. Yeah, that is very much correct from my own personal experience within competitive gameplay.
Yes.
Communication,
because like
teamwork is...
like for example, with our clash, we outbeat a platinum team.
We did. We almost did. I thought we lost that game.
We won against the plat.
Okay. We won that game strictly because their bot lane didn't show up.
Oh, their bot lane didn't show up. But even then, they had some very good mechanics, but just the communication was not there for their team.
That is true. But yeah,
So
we have about
is key.
35 more seconds before we hop into this laning phase here, strictly with the spectator delay on. Any last final comments?
Good luck to both teams.
Yeah, good luck to you guys. I mean, Hesston. Eager to see it, because I believe currently with our school's competition, we have actually played against them in both Overwatch and Super Smash Brothers.
This is the last game we have not competed against them with, and we have lost every other game against them so far.
We have. We are currently 0-2 against you, but today might be the day.
Today might be the day. The grudge match of the century, one could say.
Indeed. All right, we are hopping into this match up here. So yeah. don't know if I'm allowed to drop the T1 favorite line here, so I'm going to avoid that just in case. All right, in terms of here, it looks like we're going Spirit Blossom for the Aurelia skin. Ooh. It's actually funny because Hayden loves Aurelia, but he does not like this skin because...
So why is he playing it?
Well, I don't know.
I
actually don't know.
The mind games against the opposing team, maybe?
Potentially. But the reason he doesn't like the skin is the fluidity of the animations, actually.
Really? Are they not fluid?
They're not as fluid as her other skins.
I see.
I feel like I just name-dropped Foe there.
Eh.
You know what? Government names. If we did, I'm sorry. But if not, then, yeah. All right, we're going to get into our 5-point here for both team, or, well, at least for our team. I do know Kyle mentioned he wants to start getting into invade strategies, but I believe they're going to just, they are just going to be in their 5 points here, making sure to catch if the enemy team attempts to invade. But yeah, that Scion is looking pretty close here, hanging out in the mid bush, so Foe should be able to, well, not should. Foe does, in fact, know he's there. At least if he has his monitor on.
The standoff of the century.
Indeed. And we are seeing the Ziggs has heal in the mid lane.
I do not agree with that.
Yeah.
What rune set did he take here, actually?
He has Comet here.
You know, with Ziggs, like I mentioned, one of your main things is you want to be staying in the... You want to be staying in the lane as long as possible. Because if he has taken the preferred rune set when it comes to Ziggs, he's going to be looking at 10 minutes when he gets his first boots.
I see.
So you want to stay in the lane as long as possible. Especially from mid laner, not to take TP or something is also an interesting choice.
Yeah, especially into a Fizz, because you are going to realize you're probably going to have to be backing a lot, specifically if that Fizz is going to play aggressive here.
You'll be losing tempo.
Also, an interesting thing, the Leona didn't bring Ignite. She brought healed as well. And we're going to get some early poke here from our Aurelia player here onto this Scion. I believe Foe doesn't have too much trouble playing into Scions. I'm not sure.
I mean, early game, I don't think it's going to be an issue for Foe, but we may see later on in the game as Scion starts to tank up, it may start to become an issue.
Potentially, we are going to see an engage here on the Scion. He's going to walk under tower, so he is safe for now. But he walks out of tower, so he gets one more auto off.
He will miss the stun as well.
That is true. He did miss that stun. But counterpoint, Foe also missed his stun, so they traded stuns. Let's see. In terms of CS, Kaisa is actually up 2 minions here, so he's doing really good, making sure to get CS. I know that's the one issue I have as Kaisa. Oh, the stun does land on the Scion here. He might be going a full-on. Oh, he does not. The Scion,
another day.
The Scion lives another day. But I don't know. I feel like once that E cooldown pops back up, I believe he might just go in. Because actually, no, he doesn't have Ignite this game, so I don't think
he does not have Ignite. But I believe if he were to land one stun, he could go all in.
And it looks like
he's
lands
going to get
the
that stun. Is it going to be enough? Sion's going to flash out. First Blood's going to come out for Aurelia.
Aurelia is going to get the first blood on there without the stun. Sion's going to use his passive to get this wave. Loses that last minion, sadly. But yeah, I was...
He's going to have that lane pressure up. We'll see if he gets a plate here or not.
The thing is, he did
use... 4 minutes in.
That is true. He did lose his...
We're going to see a fight between the...
Morgana and the Lilia. The Leona is going to come down, but the Rel is also here to challenge. Fizz is walking down. The Leona went in there. I believe she might get punished for this, actually. The Fizz is going to go in, and Leona is going to be the second to fall on the side of Hesston Larks.
A lot of good trade-offs early game.
Yeah, a really good thing. One kill off of Feats here for the side of Emporia here.
Yeah, for Feats of
and
Warfare.
The gold lead is starting to get up. a really good communication play there, actually, for the side of Emporia to have your mid lane coming down in that fight, knowing that Morgana was probably not going to be able to complete the 1v1. And the Fizz is going to hop in.
See a flash from the Ziggs there. And that's exactly what I was mentioning pregame, is that Fizz can just jump in, jump out, and Ziggs can do nothing about it because it makes him in that invulnerable state for a certain amount of time.
Right at the moment, we are looking at a 900 gold lead, just about for the side of Emporia here. We are seeing.
Gonna come up.
Yep, we see Astro is getting vision prepared for the drag fight that is coming up.
And it looks like we're going to actually start drag very shortly here as Morgana comes down and collapses onto the drag with Astro.
They will have to be careful here. Oh, another stun lands for Aurelia here against the Scion.
Start heading down to
He's going to whiff his ult. Well. The Lilia is going to go up for a gank here, so I believe he's going to survive this. Yep, Aurelia is going to survive, and that is going to be a trade onto drag here for the side of Emporia here. And that is going to be a 2k gold lead? No, about a 1.8 gold lead, I will say.
Yeah.
Aurelia is, in that fight previously, though, Aurelia did whiff that ult. Don't think we didn't see that. Foe, we are going to be making fun of you for that one. Fizz is looking a little low down here in the mid lane, just because Ziggs is able to get so much poke damage off.
I also don't think Ziggs took biscuits.
I don't think he does, actually. But he is very behind in CS. You see, he's down by at least 30 CS.
And that's one thing with the Ziggs versus Fizz. Fizz is very impressive, and it's going to prevent Ziggs from doing anything this match because you can't use your abilities. And he needs to be using his abilities more on this wave to get more CS.
The Kaisa is doing really good here, too. A 20 CS lead in the bot lane. Jungle CS is about even, and Aurelia is also ahead in the CS matchup here. So overall, doing a pretty good job on the side of Emporia here. And I believe we have reached that 2k gold lead.
We have. I will mention we have 0 wards from the mid laner.
That is true. A little concerning. But it is a Fizz.
Astro
Lillian
will clean up with wards, though.
Yep. We are going to see Astro going up. Tries to... tries to steal the scuttle here, but sadly, Lilia is able to finish it off. Morgana here is going to be ganking the Ziggs. It's not going to land the stun. Add that to the count. For miss stuns here. But yeah, we did say, Kyle's actually going for an invade here, but he is going to get collapsed on by the Scion and the Lilia. Is going to use the spell shield and the ultimate to get out. The Fizz is going to come in, and it looks like this is actually going to be a cleanup here. Aurelia is going to claim feats of warfare here, and the Scion is going to fall here as well, as a double kill comes out on the side of Emporia State. just hear a oh.
Something has happened.
All right, it looks like the Ziggs is going to get dove on here for the Fizz, and I believe that just might be his death here.
He will launch himself into Raptor Pit, though.
He did, and the Ignite goes out, and Fizz is going to fall to the... Or not Fizz. Ziggs is going to fall to the Ignite here, and Red and Void Grubs are going to be slain on the side of Emporia here. A 4k gold lead has...
0 and 5 as well.
0 and 5 as well. One more objective here will give them total feats. Aurelia is sitting at a solid 3-0 here. Is going to take the 1v1 again against the Scion, but not going to fully commit. Fizz here is also sitting at a 2-0. Lily is going to stop him from getting plating. But yeah, bot lane here's kind of chilling.
It is very a chill game. There's not much going on so far.
Yeah, on occasion we get a nice little fight here and there. But yeah, it's a really good showing from the side of Emporia here. All right, Fizz has already gotten Lich Bane here. That's actually first item of the game. Yeah, first completed item of the game. If you don't count Rel's boots. Aurelia is going to get some more poke damage off on to the Scion here. Not fully full built. You see the Scion did buy plated as well to try and survive this Aurelia's onslaught. Is going to get caught in the stun. Aurelia's going to go in, going for some autos here, but nothing too much. Turret is going to get hit by a turret shot as well.
We see our first ward placement from the mid lane as well.
That is true. Fizz is going to get another flash out from the Ziggs. Morgana is going to get hit with the...
Sleep.
Not the sleep. The sleep is her ult. She's going to get hit with the...
I don't exactly know what it is.
Yeah, actually, Orb? Morgana is going to get hit with the CC from the Leona, but she's going to counter with her ultimate here. Kai'Sa is going to get the kill on the Leona, and Fizz is going to successfully get Caitlyn as well, bringing the lead up to 7-0 with a 6k gold lead now, or 5.5 gold lead. And they are going to go for second drag here as well.
I mean, why not? You have prio on both bot and mid lane.
That is true.
Ziggs is prio-y? I'm not exactly sure what this... Ziggs is just pushed up on the tower. The Fizz is going to come in for the Ziggs. Ziggs cannot get away. He tries to bomb bounce satchel charge away, but Fizz just collapses in and gets the kill, making contact.
He was able to get a few... Oh, well... The Fizz is 4-0 here, I just realized. And Kai'Sa just got her first kill of the game as well. And our Aurelia is full built now. GG's.
I mean, there are still plenty. I mean, we are only 11 minutes into the game. This is still anyone's game.
That is true.
Because we've all been in those iron games or silver games where you think you have the win, and up until last minute, and all of a sudden Baron gets stolen and it's game over.
That is true. Or someone gets tilted and starts running it.
That too.
But yeah, Aurelia does have Bork in the arsenal now. Is working up to, I believe, plated boots based on the cloth armor here.
We're going to see a stun on that Scion. Aurelia's just going to go in. Dashing. Sion's going to try to get a stun in, but he doesn't get it in time.
And the Aurelia isn't going to tower dive here just yet.
I think Aurelia could have got that dive, actually.
Probably. With Aurelia's healing, maybe. But at the same time, she probably doesn't want to use her flash because she does not have eyes on where this Lilia is.
Well, not only does she not have eyes where the Lilia is, but she also has a 300 gold bounty on her head as well.
That is true. Giving up that gold bounty specifically to a Scion is not going to be too helpful. Fizz is going to go in again on this Ziggs. Ziggs is going to miss his satchel. The ultimate is going to connect. Ignite is also used. Heal's going to come out, but the Fizz is just going to hop the wall to finish the kill.
Unfortunate.
Scion ult is going to come out to get the Aurelia. Is going to hit, but Aurelia is going to answer with CC. Is going to dash into the turret there, sadly. But the trade is made. Oh, okay. So Lilia is getting attacked. I believe she got pushed out of her own jungle by the Fizz there. So now there's just going to be a collapse in the bot lane. I don't know if they're going to go for this, though. It is a very dangerous game if they decide to go in here.
And the pings are coming out. Hey, back off. That's not a safe play.
Indeed.
I mean, especially in this game, everyone except for our bot laners has a bounty of some sort. And every attack is dangerous.
Yeah, Lilia is going to hit another ult, and that is going to be another kill for Aurelia here. The stun is going to come out on the Leona here, but there's not going to be too much follow-up. That brings the lead up to 10-0 here. 24.9k gold to 17k gold on the side of Emporia here. And I forgot to mention, we collected feats with that last dragon. So upgradable boots is available here. Leandries is going to be had for the jungler, for Morgana jungler here.
Gonna see Morgana also coming down to help out.
Yes. We
are
might
they going to stay or are they going to recall? They're going to stay. I believe they're going to fight this.
Plating is also down at the moment. They do know the Morgana is here, though. I'm not sure if she knows. She is going to back for now, so I figure she realized that the goal, they had vision.
Is there.
Yep. Lilia is going to be in this top lane here.
This would be very scary for our Aurelia here.
But Fizz is here to back her up just in case. So the Lilia is going to back off, and I believe we might be getting ready for Herald here pretty soon.
And it would make sense. I mean, you have priority in the top lane, you have priority in the mid lane, and you currently have the support moving towards that top side jungle to support up with this Herald in 14 seconds.
Yep, I believe this is going to be a mid and a bot lane swap here, actually, because we see the Kaisa is up as well. We might see... Yeah, so they are going to be going for this Ziggs.
This poor Ziggs.
This poor Ziggs. Oh, okay, that's...
So it comes off. He's going to get a stun. Fizz is going to come from the other side, collapsing onto Fizz. This Ziggs has nowhere to run.
Yeah.
And he's just going to go down by Kaisa.
Yeah, that was sad to see. And we are marking that... we are going to mark that as a whiff on the Morgana stun as well. We did see that.
Yep. And Herald is going to start here.
Yeah, I believe the Fizz is just going to ignore the Leona and attack the Caitlyn. And
it works!
Yeah, ended up hitting her with the ultimate and I believe the ignite there. So, okay. Yeah, Rift Herald is going to be collected.
You may see an attack here on Sion as well. He is pushed way too far up.
Potentially.
They do not know he's in the bush, however.
Actually, yeah, no. I believe... Mid tower is going to be the first to fall here for the side of Emporia. They are going to find vision here. Aurelia also collected the tower up top. So that is 2 towers to the 0 for Emporia. And it looks like first tower at the bot lane is going to also... Actually, no.
I don't think quite yet.
Not quite yet.
But it will be with this next wave unless Leona or Caitlyn do anything about it.
However, we do see Leona is in the bot lane. So Fizz is going to back off. He's gonna fight her though, but is gonna ultimately back off fully here. Dragon should be up at the moment. Herald is gonna get dropped bot.
Let's see who's the best driver of the ESU team.
Fizz is gonna take on driving here.
Would I trust Fizz with my car? I would indeed.
Indeed. First tower is going to fall here, and they are gonna trade drag here for this tower. The ultimate from the Sion does come out here, but Aurelia is just going to answer with, well, I believe that's her W, actually. Lily is going to fall to the Fizz in the jungle here, and Ziggs is going to back up the Sion. Emporia is 1 dragon away from Soul Sweep in this game. The Leona is going to fall here, or actually, yep, the Leona's going to fall here.
Fizz ult is just too much.
Yeah.
Sharks in the water coming for you.
At the moment, we have a 12k gold lead at the moment.
Aurelia just tower diving this turret, ignoring the Sion. Gonna go dive onto the Sion, get the ult. Sion has nowhere to go. He's trapped in the Aurelia ult. He's gonna be taken out by Aurelia.
And Aurelia is gonna back off as the Lilia is shown to be coming
Lilia
up.
comes to support, but support too late she does.
This is a really strong showing for the side of Emporia here, specifically in this top lane going... Actually, no. Top and mid lane, actually. I'm seeing now, like, foe is 5-0 currently with a 550 gold bounty on him, while Fizz is 8-0 with a 700 gold bounty on him.
Yes. And I mean, this is still anyone's game. As soon as these towers start getting very low, the Ziggs is going to be taking them out one by one. So you really, at this point, you're going to... Armor is no longer a thing. You have to prevent it.
That is true. Lilia didn't realize that they had vision in that bush, so the Fizz was able to just hop over the wall to assassinate her in her own jungle. And the Ziggs, the poor Ziggs is going to get dove again. That is going to be a 10-0 lead. That is going to be a 10-0.
Really getting the Irelia treatment, or the Trundle treatment, as we call it.
Yeah, yeah. We're going to have to file some HR complaints at the end of this game, I realize now. Yeah, and he's just going to go after the Caitlyn. And as you see, Fizz, he has Magi's already.
And what a way.
He has Magi's pre-level 12, pre-20 minutes, which is insane. And we're at inhib here, pre-20 as well.
Scion ult's gonna come out, but at no use.
Yeah, no, the Aurelia is just gonna get a lot of health and gonna start attacking the Lilia.
Was
the
that
Lilia
ult that came out from the Aurelia as well?
Actually, I don't know.
Zig's ult comes out, but at no cost. There's no one low enough for it to contact with. Leona or Rel's gonna try to get away, gonna be hit by a tower, somehow survive. Morgana's gonna get a stun from the Leona, also surviving. Fizz is gonna be going after the Ziggs, 1v3. This may be the first death for ESU, but he gets out with his Q. Leona goes down from the Kai'Sa. Caitlyn is going to be in her own fountain fighting the Kai'Sa. Kai'Sa gets out, and the Caitlyn survives, but 2 turrets going down in the process.
Yeah,
they're going to come back to try to prevent it.
They're going to end this game before Otacon.
First bounty goes out on ESU. First death at Nexus, but it's just not enough. Aurelia hitting the Nexus with nothing that can happen. You cannot prevent it, and that is game 1 of the series.
That is going to be a 20-minute, 20-minute, 20-second game on the side of ESU.
What a
23
game.
kills to 1.
That ending was
insane. Like, especially, you saw that they were getting into... The first 2 towers ended up falling within the first 17 minutes of the game. But then you saw, like, ESU kept just going after kills in that as well. They were just...
ESU could have ended it, but wanted to end it in glory.
They did. That was just... I just don't have any words, really, to that. I mean, what can you say to that?
You really can't. I mean, at the end there's just so much going on, so hard to read for either team. You know, you see the Fizz, he's 1v3. The Fizz should have died, but there was so much going on, so much information that it's hard to comprehend. And the Fizz somehow dives out with that invulnerability that I mentioned early game. Very strong for Fizz. He can go in, dive, and still get out without dying. There's nothing.
Wait, so who died there? Was Fizz the one who ended up dying?
I believe it was Fizz.
Okay, so Fizz ended up losing his Actually, that was a no death run for everyone on the team except for the Fizz.
Giving a 1,020 gold bounty at the end of the game, which would be great, but, you know, it's game over at that point.
Yeah.
But still, what a game. Would have been cool to say a no death game, but...
Yeah, sadly, the Fizz just wanted too much.
I mean, don't all Fizz players?
That is true. That is true. Yeah, that is going to be game 1 going to ESU here. I'm not entirely sure what the gold matchup was there. So yeah, a really strong first game on the side of Emporia here. And we're going to be starting to pick for the next map as well. The Hesston is going to be going for the blue side here again. And we are going to start getting into draft picks. In just a bit, we have gotten, we're starting to get the links here for draft. Do you expect them to start, what are we expecting here for the picks and bans?
I think we're going to see a Fizz ban.
I think we're going to see Fizz, Aurelia.
I think we're going to see every person from that game banned.
I don't know, because the thing is, I don't think they will ban for the Rel here, per se. I believe that they might ban for top, mid, and... ADC though, but we will have to see. So yep, we are going to be on the same side here for Hesston and Emporia. Hesston's going to be taken on blue side, Emporia on the red side here. Definitely going to expect the Aurelia ban to sure. Yeah. We're going to be getting Hesston, I believe, is going to be on the first. Yeah, Hesston is going to be banning first here, as they are on the blue side. Let's see. We are going to immediately get the Sivir ban here on the side of Hesston. We're going to get the Yi ban. We're looking at some similar start bans here on the side of Hesston and Emporia. That's going to be a glitch, actually, again, for the bans here. We're going to get a Kaisa ban. We were expecting that one. On the side of Emporia, we are also going to see that same Thresh and set ban. Caitlyn is going to be coming back for another game here. I will have to scroll down to see who that furthest ban was. Mr. Cameraman, there appears to be another glitch on the side of bans. I don't know. It's not another Braum yet. However, we do not know who they picked. I'm going to take a guess and say it was... Well, no, Fizz is still on there, too.
We have a...
Okay, so it looks like they banned Draven here. Oh, wait, no. Our ADC picked Draven.
So let's continue to go down the list.
Okay. It's a Jinx ban. All right.
I mean, fair enough.
We get a triple ADC ban here. And we're going to see the Xerath. I wonder if it's going to be the Ghost Xerath.
Well, it also may be our mid laner, because our mid laner does now play Xerath as well.
That is true. But for the funny, I think we should go with support.
For the funny?
For the funny.
I mean, give him a chance. I feel really bad. That was brutal. I mean, that is competitive.
It is. We are going to see the same bot lane here for the side of Hesston with the Caitlyn Leona here. We'll have to wait and see if that Xerath is going to be bot or if he's going to be the mid laner.
I'd also like to give out my game...
And the Ziggs is going to be in the mid lane again.
Yeah. I'd like to give out my game reminder to hydrate. Drink your water.
Indeed. Our allergy-stricken Norm was able to go get us some waters.
Yes.
Because I am feeling a bit parched. And they didn't ban out the Aurelia, so we are going to see the Aurelia make a return here in the top lane.
That is scary.
That is scary.
So far, they've stayed with their same bans, except for Kaisa.
That is true. We are going to see the Wukong ban for Emporia here.
We saw a triple bot lane ban as well on their side.
We did, yes. Triple ADC.
You may have already mentioned this. I'm just catching up.
I did, yeah. But it's okay.
I
We realize
would
how
like to
sickness can bring people down.
I like to see another Morgana.
Okay, so
ban
they
here.
did in fact ban the Fizz. No more Fizz gameplay here for us.
Fizz is a very hard champion to go against. Even if you have someone that is very not mechanically inclined on Fizz, Fizz can still be very dangerous because Fizz is unpredictable and has a lot of escape routes.
Mm-hmm. And we're going to see the Rammus ban on the side of Emporia to round them up. And Echo is going to be the final ban for Hesston here. So far we are missing potentially a support, mid lane, and jungle on the side of Emporia. And for Hesston, we are missing their top and their jungle.
And I also kind of feel bad because our team is very used to Ziggs play.
Yes.
It is a very uncommon champ when it comes to gameplay.
Mm-hmm.
But we were a Ziggs build last semester.
Oh,
So we've played with Ziggs. We know how to play into Ziggs.
that's understandable. We are going to see Kyle on the Aatrox jungle. And we're going to see a Cho'Gath in the top lane here as well on the side of Hesston. We did see that was one of the picks that he does like to play. And we're going to see Rek'Sai, potentially. I don't know why my voice
Skarner.
just... Darn it. All right. I mean, understandable.
I have a
Skarner
hatred
did
towards Skarner.
Why? He just got his redesign.
I don't know about the redesign.
Bruh. Anyway, so we are going to see Skarner in the jungle here. Skarner versus Aatrox, not a jungle matchup you'd think about, but, you know, a jungle matchup nonetheless. Would have been nice to see the Rek'Sai if you hadn't told... Oh, okay, and we're getting a Vel'Koz. I believe the Vel'Koz is going to be the mid laner.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm calling it now. It's going to be Vel'Koz mid, Xerath support.
How much you want to bet on it? Bet an HR point?
No. If I'm going to bet, it's going to be actual money.
I don't got money.
You do think I do? You know what? 2 HR points then.
Two
Sure.
HR points. I'm gonna say Vel'Koz is in the bot lane.
All right. But yeah, so Skarner got his lore redone. So instead of being his people being the Hextech crystals.
Oh, you're talking about lore rework. I think.
Well, yeah, that's the whole point of his character rework too.
Oh, he
was
had a
to
character rework.
Well, yeah. Do you not see the? Do you not remember what Skarner used to look like?
No.
Oh my goodness gracious! Someone pull up the Skarner thing.
I just don't like being rammed into walls. I don't like poppies. I don't like Skarners.
Yeah,
None of it.
that's a part of his new that's a part of his lore and new look is because he's now Ishtal. He's now from Ishtal instead of Shurima.
I'm gonna act like I know what that is.
It's a Right. Okay.
I totally know what it is, but for those on the stream that don't know what that is,
Okay, so Norm is not a League of Legends lore person. I forgot.
they're probably actually waiting for a streamer, if I had to guess.
Oh, yeah.
Never mind, they're not asking.
Okay, so they are going to be in lobby. Well, we're going to get started with this. Well, they're going to get started pretty soon. We're
Well,
going to have
it's
to wait for
Valkosme.
spectator. I called that. So you are getting 2 HR
Yep.
points after this game is over. Let's see. Where was I going at? What was I going with?
The lore behind Skarner.
Right. So Skarner, it used to be his lore was that his people, like I believe it was like either they're dead, were typically Hextech crystals, but with the arcane lore, they had to redo that because we now know that Hextech was created by Jason Victor with the mainstream lore. So what they did for Skarner was now he is a giant kind of, not celestial, but he's basically a giant protector of Ishtal, essentially protecting the people from invaders trying to come in. But I believe now he also wants to keep them from going out as well. It's a little overprotection, I believe, from the lore standpoint here. But yeah, so they are going to get loaded into lobby here now. So we are going to have about 3-minute delay until we can actually see the beginning of the game. But yeah, this Cho'Gath versus Aurelia matchup is going to be interesting. I don't think Foe has an issue against Cho'Gath, but Cho'Gath can get really tanky.
Cho'Gath can get really tanky. Cho'Gath can carry an entire team, especially with his ult.
He can also munch.
Munch.
Indeed. I do love Cho'Gath ult. Cho'Gath is one of the characters that I play specifically in ARAM when I see him, strictly
Disgusting.
because... What? I can just
ARAM.
snowball. I can snow...
I'm sorry, after the new
snowball.
augments in ARAM, I cannot support it.
I have literally not played
I don't know if they're
ARAM
out yet. All I know is there's one called I'm a Baby Kitten, Where's Mama? And I am upset.
It's okay. Be upset. Anyway. But yeah. I'm kind of interested to see it. Actually, I
Also,
forgot
is that
to
an Aatrox jungle, I just realized?
I literally said it was. But yes, that is going to be an Aatrox jungle on the side of Kyle.
How does that work?
It does. That's about it.
Are we just picking off meta picks? Is that the goal here now?
I mean, he does that in his ranked games anyway.
Also,
so.
I've never seen Foe play Draven. Does Foe know how to play Draven?
Oh my goodness, stop. You know that's messed up. Don't even do that.
What?
The
What?
real question is, which Aurelia skin are we seeing this game? Are we going to see an Infiltrator and
I don't
IG?
know. So we have Irelia and Cho'Gath in the top lane. We have Irelia and Cho'Gath top lane, Ziggs and Vel'Koz mid lane, Caitlyn and Draven bot lane, and then we're gonna have Leona and Xerath in support with Skarner and Aatrox jungle.
Yeah.
What are we seeing in these lanes?
Well, in these fights, Aurelia is really going to try and get ahead early here because if she does wait too long, the Cho'Gath is going to get bigger and is going to get tankier to a point where she might have a little bit of an issue in the late game here. With Xerath and this Draven bot lane, they're going to want to play a little bit passively, I would assume. But knowing the players that are on those characters, they probably won't. Strictly because we just know how they play. Specifically, we know how Astro plays Xerath. He's going to go for those stacks, regardless. But he typically gets them, so can't really fault him for it. Although I am curious if he's going to potentially go Ghost.
I mean, we know his saying, anything for the stack.
That is true. Well, no, I'm the one that kind of put that on him.
No, he said that.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Well, anything for the stack. All right, so sadly we aren't going to see the Ghost, but we are going to see a cleanse for the Draven, which makes sense into this Leona here. Well, into the Leona, the Skarner, the Cho'Gath. But yeah, wait, what skin? Wait, what skin is that Aurelia wearing? I don't know what skin that is. Oh wait, hold up. It looks like we're going for an invade here. All 5 are going to be heading down. Xerath is gonna have to catch up because he didn't get the memo, I don't think. But Leona and Caitlyn are gonna be in this bot bush though. They're gonna know. They know, chat. They know.
Run away like mice from a cat.
They are gonna be running here. So they are gonna back off. Leona's gonna put vision in the bush to just make sure that no one steals it.
The recalling right there is a very questionable flex move.
Very interesting. Caitlyn's gonna have Ghost this game. Did she have Ghost last game?
No.
Interesting. I guess without having a CC, well, Xerath does have CC, but not having a tank CC does not necessarily mean she needs cleanse here. Although Xerath does have a stun in his kit, it's not as bad as going up against the Rel, so I believe she can get away with the Ghost here in this game. But yeah, we are going to go into the laning phase. We're going to watch our jungler here. They're going to go for the funny bush and try to get some early poke here, which they are going to succeed, so... Yep, the Draven is going to immediately get a lot of poke. Caitlyn is going to hit them with the Q. Caitlyn Q does a lot of damage to level 1.
Both junglers getting their blue buffs.
Indeed. We're going to see a path up for Kyle and a path down for Sorrows here. Leona is going to back here just so she can have some more health. That's the one danger to Leona in this matchup, is taking too much damage early.
Cho'Gath's starting item. Cho'Gath forgot his starting items.
No, Cho'Gath. We're gonna get another flat. We're gonna get a flash.
I would also
here.
like to mention that was an all chat from our team.
Yeah. I genuinely think he just forgot.
We've all done it.
We have. It's a good thing that I play support, so I literally can't forget it though. But yeah, so Cho'Gath might have a little bit of a harder time here. Aurelia is gonna go in early here. They're gonna get some more poke down on both of these bot lanes here. Draven is gonna get some turret damage and a late heal coming out on the side of Leona. Interesting here. Draven just has some weird range. That's my one issue with Draven, is he just has such weird range.
Yes, and he's also very the developers have said they made him for egotistical players.
I can believe it.
Because it goes straight into his passive. The more you believe in yourself.
The flash is gonna come out from the the Leona here, and the Caitlyn actually. There is a fight going on. I believe Skarner is gonna get the he's gonna give it to his Caitlyn. Sadly, they just stayed up too far and allowed the Skarner to come around. But all of their subs did get used in that fight, though.
They did. I mean, now we're down a flash on both, on all 4 of the bot laners.
Nice. A stun is gonna come out.
Also, Caitlyn is running Ghost Flash.
Is running Ghost Flash, surprisingly. Vel'Koz is gonna get some damage off, pushing Ziggs off of this turret here.
Vel'Koz's passive being very crucial as well against this Ziggs. Burst versus burst.
He's gonna go for it. Oh my goodness, he actually hits. Wait, the turret just didn't.
I don't know why the turret didn't do there, but Skarner's coming up to mid lane. I don't know if he knows that this Skarner's gonna be ganking on him here.
I don't think so. The thing is like the Caitlyn. Wait, the Caitlyn stayed. What? Or did she stay, or did she just take a lot of damage? I don't know. That's the danger with having an artillery mage in lane, is that they are able to just do so much damage to tank characters who have to go, who have to do melee.
Because you just can't walk up to him.
Yeah. In the case of Xerath, he can do damage to you from
I'd like to
a screen away.
An artillery mage versus an artillery mage in the mid lane.
We do. ESU is the one true artillery mages, though. They have 2 versus 1, so. Alright, first dragon here is going to be coming up.
We're not going to see a pull.
We are not. The Skarner is in the top lane here, however, so they are not going to be able to contest this. Gold lead is still in favor of ESU here. Right now it's 1-1 for potential feats here.
And that is Mountain Drake to ESU.
That is Mountain Drake, which is going to be very important specifically for this Aatrox, as he is going to want to either get tankier or just... I mean, I don't actually know. He might just go Sundered Sky here. I'm not entirely sure what Aatrox builds nowadays, because I have not played Aatrox in a really long time. But yeah, we are going to see a lot of damage
caught out by
up.
the Vel'Koz. Vel'Koz ult coming out onto Ziggs. Ziggs has nothing he can do because he threw his satchel charge.
Leona is going to stun the Draven here, but I believe he's going to cleanse, and Draven is not going to get the kill on.
This is his auto.
He does miss the auto. I believe he autoed a minion there accidentally.
He did indeed.
But yeah, if he has ult... Wait, no, he does not have ult. He's sadly only level 5. But the Caitlyn is... Oh, Skarner is gonna hit... gonna go in here. Is gonna try to get the Draven here, but is not gonna be able to get him. They are gonna successfully run away from the enemy team here. A score of 1-1 here at the 6-minute mark for ESU. And
we're gonna see a collapse, however, potentially onto the mid lane with the Ziggs. Gonna get airborne, get that poke damage off Artillery Mage via Artillery Mage. Nothing Ziggs can do about it.
Cho'Gath is very low here. We do see Kyle is in the enemy jungle here. We might see a dive, depending on how he feels. So yeah, enemy blue buff is going to go to ESU here. Void Grubs is spawning in less than a minute here, so I believe they will be going for it. Oh, Aurelia just had to stop the back there. The Skarner is going to be going into his jungle here and is going to sadly see that his blue buff is no more. The stun is going to hit for the... Oh.
Skarner gonna come back, go, hey, my blue buff's missing, boy. You better give me my blue buff. But he cannot get it back.
Yep. Vel'Koz was able to walk up. He tried to predict the Ziggs here, but did not successfully hit him.
I don't think the Ziggs realizes that he can use his satchel charge to bounce that Vel'Koz off his ult instead of just bouncing himself
Interesting.
around.
Oh, Skarner is gonna come in, but he does want to get that up, and he's gonna die to turret. Nope, he's gonna survive on 1 health.
1 health.
But the rock hits.
You hate to see it.
You gotta give props to the Skarner.
Very even game compared to last game.
The Leona's gonna go in here, but I think that's just not good. Oh my goodness, he ran into turret, and Feats of Warfare is given to...
No!
We saw the vision. We saw the vision. But sadly, it hits the turret instead of the Leona there.
I mean, ESU is still up a gold advantage here, about 1,000, but it's very quickly being gapped. The gap is coming closer and closer together as the Larks gain more kills than ESU.
So that was going to be Feats of Warfare at 8 minutes. A little slower than the last game. About a 1 minute difference there.
I am glad to see wards out before 10 minutes, however, from our mid laner.
Yippee. But yeah, one more objective here is going to give...
And Ziggs is going to get stacked by the Vel'Koz. However, Vel'Koz is not able to get enough damage off to get that third stack off, and it's going to get the kill.
The Leona is going to get caught out here. Is going to save the Caitlyn, but is going to get caught out by the Draven here. But with the... Oh, he's going to get the stacks. Wait, is he going to ult potentially?
Don't think so.
Oh, wait, he doesn't have ult yet. Bro, every single time I look, I think they have ult, but they're still at level 5.
Welcome to the bot lane.
I know. I forget there's 2 people taking resources at the same time. Okay, Skarner is going to go against this Vel'Koz again, try and pull him into the thing, but is going to... The Vel'Koz is going to get out of that one.
That is a plate for bot lane as well.
That is... Yeah, that is 2 plates,
Emporia securing their gold advantage.
About a 2k gold advantage on the side of Emporia here at 10 minutes.
It does look like we're going to see a fight over the Drake here in 20 seconds as both teams are very heavily condensed around this Drake area.
Yep, after this Drake, it's gonna be feats of... I don't know what the feats is for objectives, actually. I forgot. We are gonna see a lot of control wards coming out for Hesston, trying to make sure that ESU doesn't have vision here in that bot tri-bush.
He's gonna get one stack. Vel'Koz is gonna get a second stack. Third stack comes off. And we're gonna see the ulti come out from the Vel'Koz, securing that kill. Zig's no longer able to throw bombs anymore.
Hesston is going to start this drag fight here. Going to try and prevent ESU from getting feats so early on in this game. But we are going to see Vel'Koz coming down to try and do something about it. He does get vision in. Kyle is on his way to the bot, down here. The ulti is going to come out for, oh my goodness, that Caitlyn's just dead. The ult is going to come out.
Leona is now trapped in this area. She cannot flash in any direction without surviving. She gets out. Skarner may get the drag.
Skarner does get the drag
and Blue Team does
gets
get
out.
Larks get the drag and gets out.
But Aatrox is going into the jungle to try and find him to finish him off.
2 kills were secured there for the bot lane.
And another control ward is taken out.
And Aatrox is just going to keep going on the hunt, taking Raptors on his way.
Yep, and another plating, I believe, is going to go down to the straight. Actually, no. Not yet, but they are going to work to try and get this plating here. We are currently sitting at a 4K gold lead at 11 minutes here. I mean, what do you think about this? I mean, it's not too much of a...
There's a lot of artillery mages this game.
Yeah, Skarner is going to go for the Vel'Koz again.
Dash getting canceled out by the Vel'Koz.
Yeah, and the stun is going to hit the Ziggs
What
as
a
well.
weird satchel charge use. Satchel charge is one of those things where it costs a lot of mana and it has a lot of time. So when he uses that satchel charge to bounce away from nothing, he's basically saying, hey, here, take me. Exactly like we're going to see, because he has no satchel charge to get away. Vel'Koz cancels his ult,
but
and
the Aatrox is
cleans
just
it up
there.
from the topside jungle.
Ay.
Because it's just, once that satchel charge is gone, I think it's a 20-second cooldown that you have to wait.
And it looks like first item of the game is going to be the jungler to this time, with Aatrox getting Eclipse here early on. He's going to take a 1v2 in the enemy jungle here. So he's going to use his ult to survive.
Aurelia comes through with the stun. Aurelia ulti comes out, gets the slow. However, we're going to see Vel'Koz meet them in the middle.
We see bot lane fighting here as well. Xerath's trying to
Skarner gets out.
Yeah, Skarner gets out. Cho'Gath gets out. Leona gets out. That Leona is really getting out a lot. The Aatrox is gonna try getting some damage off here to try to get the
ulti from Aatrox.
Oh wait, he already used his ult in that last section.
Oh, was that not his ult?
No.
Whatever it was, very interesting.
He's gonna go for the tower dive here, though. Interestingly enough, and yeah, he just gets it. Yeah. The Xerath here is going for his stacks. I believe he got it, but he knows to run here because that Skarner is down in the bot lane here. Caitlyn looks like she's going to back. Yeah, Caitlyn's going to back here because we don't know where anyone else is. And
Xerath wasting his ult to cancel the back.
Interesting. Our Xerath player is an interesting...
Well, there were a bunch of pings coming out. I'm not sure from who.
That's true. Plate is just fell here. Vel'Koz is going to try and go for the Ziggs yet again.
Missing the skill shots, however. He's going to get some poke off here, but I believe the Ziggs gets out. If he has satchel charge, he may not have it, though.
And
he
Ignite
doesn't.
is going to finish him off. And
Ignite
first tower
finishes
is going to fall to Emporia State here. So... really, Emporia needs to get this next objective, whatever it is, so they can get feats of warfare.
Cho'Gath in the mid lane as well. Irelia just stomping the top lane here. I think Irelia gets another turret here because Cho'Gath is just in the mid lane.
Aatrox is just kind of following these bot laners to the mid lane too, and we're going to see a collapse here. Vel'Koz is going to get out. Ult is going to be used for Aatrox. Vel'Koz is going to use his ult there. Draven's going to use his ult there. Just so many abilities just going out at once. The Skarner's really trying to take one with him, but sadly cannot connect. And so Aatrox is getting a double kill there.
And we see top turret just lost here.
Yeah.
It really looks like the Larks have no communication over these team fights, what's going on, what's going on. Ziggs throws out a satchel charge, bouncing the enemies away, but at what cost? Now he's down that satchel charge, no escape. He can't get dove here from the Aatrox if Aatrox really wants to. Vel'Koz is going to come out from behind. We're now pincered. We're going to see an ult from the Caitlyn, not enough to get the Vel'Koz here. And it's just going to be a massacre.
Yeah, Leona is going to go top to match this Aurelia here. Rift Herald is up. Aurelia is calling for that because that will give them feats of war. Wait, is objective feats of strength then?
Feats of strength is that's the overall. Is feats of strength.
Oh.
Feats of, and then each of the mini ones have their own.
The Skarner is gonna connect here, but Aatrox is gonna be here to save his ADC. I believe this is gonna not be a kill because Skarner is pretty tanky. Aurelia's trying to get this Herald on her own, but is going to get spotted by the bot lane.
And we see the sad face.
We do, in fact, see the sad face. But so instead, we are going to see a dragon play. Skarner is still back in base.
And
so
Cho'Gath is in the bot lane.
Cho'Gath is, in fact, in the bot lane. And
we're going to see the bot lane switch to the top lane.
Yep.
Ziggs is going to get caught out here by the Vel'Koz.
And that is going to be feats of...
It's not enough.
Okay, so it is... Okay, so feats of monster slaying is the objective.
And I think the reason we saw a bot top swap here is due to the Herald. I think they're positioning to go towards the Herald. But, you know, you can't do much with a Herald when you don't have really anything.
That is true. That is going to be feats of strength at 1630, I believe.
That is one thing we see in these lower tiered games is that a lot of teams thinks everything is about objectives, but it's really not because there's nothing you can do with it. Vel'Koz goes out with the ult on Ziggs.
That poor Ziggs.
Poor Ziggs. He didn't have to do him like that, buddy.
He didn't. As of right now, the only no deaths we have in this game. Oh, okay. It looks like big.
Vel'Koz?
What? Yeah, Vel'Koz was gonna get caught out there, but Skarner missed his charge.
Leona's very low.
Looking very low.
We have a stack for Vel'Koz. Vel'Koz knocks her up.
Oh, it is going to get
do.
stolen by...
We're going to see Xerath ult here. Caitlyn 1 HP. Aatrox is going to come and clean it up. There's nothing they can do. They're under tower, but they're just going to get dove by the Aatrox because he has enough health. Skarner don't know where to go, where to run. He's going to get taken out with the Aatrox for the triple.
Ziggs ult is going to come out to try and do something.
Take this inhibitor in the top lane.
We have inhib at 17 again.
And we're going to see this mid turret go down. And we're going to see a Nexus turret also go down by the hands of Aurelia, I'm pretty sure here.
Yeah, there's just...
The Leona's going to try to do anything.
But he's just try,
but he's just there, and he runs away. He doesn't even care. He is going in there and running it out.
Keep in mind, the Aurelia is still 0-0 and 0.
And Caitlyn ult comes off, but it's just not enough.
And
the Aurelia...
the Xerath is going to be there to make sure she does not die here.
Aurelia,
so Aurelia
with the
is gonna,
hit and run.
The Aurelia is going to keep her 0-0-0 standing here.
I think that's just the aim of this game at this point for the Aurelia is to go 0-0-0.
I mean, might as well.
But where I started with this before I was brutally interrupted by this massacre was that in these games, a lot of the times you will see in lower elo games that they're going after more objectives than they are plays and CSing because it is a common misconception that the objectives help you more than they really do because you can have every drag, but at the end of it all, is every drag really going to help you when you have nothing else?
That is true. And they are gonna... Wait, I thought they already got... Well, apparently they didn't already get Herald, so Herald's going to fall to ESU at 19 minutes here.
Skarner trying to contest, but nothing. ESU is going to chase this contest, however, going, no, we're not done with you. And they're going to chase.
They are. I believe they're just going to place Herald in the bot lane. We're going to see Shelly going after this first base turret here. Shelly is going to destroy the first base turret.
And now we're going to see a
Leona's
brutal team fight here.
By that too.
Aatrox going to go out by Leona. Skarner's going to go out to Aatrox. Actually, Skarner's going to drag the Draven away.
Shelly's going to be going after these... the Nexus.
Aatrox going to take a couple tower shots. I really am just going.
We're going to see Shelly, baby, in the jungle.
Is Shelly in the jungle?
No, not the jungle, but I believe we're
and
going
the-
to see Shelly in the base. We might see the Shelly dance depending on how
And
this goes.
Vel'Koz's ult comes out.
They killed Shelly. Are you kidding me? And just like that, another 20-minute game is going to be on the side of ESU, taking
And
a
that
2-0
is
game
the
here.
series. And really not keeping the 0-0-0, actually go 1-0-1.
Shame.
What a game.
What a game.
Wow.
Yeah, no, there's not much to say about that one. A really strong showing for the side of Emporia here. Just taking that early game, like both games, 20-minute wins against Hesston. We finally beat Hesston in one of our game
We
titles.
did. We took our first game for Hesston.
Let's go. Congratulations, League team. You guys gave us the, we won the grudge match.
We won the grudge match.
But,
What an insane game. Let's look at this wrap-up you've written down here.
okay, so for game one, I did a little note here on the side just to kind of make fun of Kyle a little bit.
Yeah.
He missed 2 of those Morgana
Morgana stun.
stuns from what I saw. Tisk, I expected more from you. So First Blood went to Aurelia in that first game, and they had Feats of Warfare by 7 minutes 50 seconds.
That is very fast.
Yeah, they also had a 12k gold lead at 17 minutes there, and they ultimately won the game at 20 minutes 20 seconds.
And I think these may be the record games for shortest games we've had at ESU as well.
Yes, it was, and ultimately game 1 ended with 21 kills to 1. No deaths except for the mid laner at the end of that game.
Yeah.
For game 2, not so great of a good start. Caitlyn ended up at First Blood there. The Skarner was able to collect that kill, to bring that kill up for her, serve it on a platter. First drag went to ESU. Feats of Warfare went to Hesston University at 850. A little unfortunate gameplay by our bot lane there. Let it be known, we saw the Vision Draven. We just could not connect. 4k gold lead was at 11 minutes. First tower fell to ESU around, I believe it was 10 or 11 minutes.
Yeah, about that.
And then top turrets were all gone at 15. Feats of Strength was collected at 16 and 30 by ESU. Inhib was gone at 7 in the top lane. 19 minutes, they took Herald. They dropped it in the mid lane, took all of the base towers, and Shelly almost got to dance for us, but they killed her before.
We almost saw it.
So another 20-minute game going to ESU there.
Well, I'm going to go and see if I can get us a interview here.
Yeah,
I'll be
yep. We're going to be right back, seeing if we can get an interview here.
Oh, there we go. We are back here with our interview after the game. We have our support or our bot laner for the game, Psychward Gaming. If I'm correct, is that correct? Still, is that still the username?
As far as league is concerned.
As far as league concerned. So, walk me over this game. Going in as a substitute, you haven't been playing with the team. Walk me through your mindset there.
My mindset was that we were
Your
gonna
thoughts.
win after first game.
Yeah, that was a brutal massacre.
Well, I mean, all my characters got banned. They saw I hadn't played Sivir
Yeah, you
in
had
a
a-
month and a half.
You had a
by the way.
triple ban in the.
I
bot
got
lane.
banned. Between the 2 games, I got banned 7 times.
Yeah,
by the way.
that's
So,
nuts.
Of the 10, which is
Of the
kind
10.
of impressive considering I am the sub and I don't know why they're doing
Yeah, that is an interesting choice. And as I know, because you're the captain of the Overwatch team, you guys got defeated by Larks. We've been defeated by Larks whole season so far for all teams. What did it feel like to get a win against them?
Well, honestly, to be fair, we should have won in Overwatch too.
That is fair.
But yeah, I don't know. It felt like how Overwatch should have gone, I guess.
Fair
Not
enough.
Not to plug my own game, but yeah, I mean, it just seemed like the mistakes they were making were actually able to call out and sort of capitalize on.
Yeah.
them, as opposed to it just happening and me getting tilted because everything went out of
Fair
the way.
enough. And then for the final question I have for you is, what's one thing after going out of this game you think that the team could improve on, continue further in the season?
Our team or theirs?
Your team.
Oh, I don't know. As a sub, I don't really know. I know there were some calls that were kind of troll on our team, but it kind of didn't work. I mean, it all ended up working out. Like, for example, we had a top lane gank in the first game, and I was like, hey, we can do dragon now. And then they said, yeah, but I said, careful top, actually, because their jungler's there. And then jungler immediately showed up. And then we started doing dragon. It's like, oh, our top's dead. And then after we're done with dragon, we realized, hey, our top actually didn't die to their jungler who ganked top. And so it was just like all this, oh wait, that happened.
Getting
that
more
happened.
organized
Yeah,
calls.
No, it was not very organized, but it worked out because everybody individually played well, and also Hesston kind of ignored objectives. So
Fair enough. Well, thank you for coming on the interview. With that being said, Hornet Nation, we'll be back here tomorrow for Overwatch. So we will see you all later. Take care.